I think the war stuff supports everything else, though, right? It's the one. It's the Second Amendment allows you to have the First Amendment and the Property Rights Amendment, which at Fourth or Fifth or Sixth, whichever one that is.
One of the good ones.
One of the good ones. Yeah, well, top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think our powerful military allows us to exert all sorts of pressure economically.
Where did we lose
and
our
otherwise?
Way? Was it the 14th, the 19th? Was 19th the women voting one?
Yeah, suffrage.
I think we nailed it, boys.
Voting, the marriage shit, income tax, and IRS all happen right at the same time.
Yeah. And I see that graph. I see that graph you'll occasionally post, Dick, that I enjoy, where you're like, oh, what changed in 1971? It's like women being allowed to open credit cards or something like that. It was like mostly like whatever debt, and then just skyrocketed. You give credit cards.
Like who pays off their student loans between women and men, and with men it's like kind of this normal payoff thing, and with women it's like, whoa, like, oh, we don't pay off shit. Wow, what's your degree in? Must be something that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't
sociology.
That, but I bet it's more common for women to get worthless degrees.
Yeah, they're all social sciences, and then they never pay any of them off.
Yeah. Yeah, like guys are in like engineering, and I imagine the guys that are doing engineering are paying their shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, engineering lands bitches, right? Like if you want to make money and live that lifestyle, there's certain majors we all know what to do. Fucking petroleum engineering is the highest paid major, and it's 98% guys. You think they're passionate about fucking oil? No, they're not passionate about oil. They're making money.
They're probably someone who likes engineering and is like, all right, which one of these avenues pays the most? Well, I don't want to do civil. Roads are boring. I'll do this. Or chemical engineering, like work for a pharmaceutical company, make insane money on behalf of some really shady people. What's this? Average undergraduate loan debt 1 year after graduation by gender.
There's a funnier graph than that.
Wait, non-conforming is the worst.
Man, by a
multiple
lot,
genders selected is actually the best.
See, that's because those are the engineers who are like, I am not going to be punished for being East Asian. Like I'm clicking a bunch of boxes here, bitch. 40.
No, the one
men and women are about the same.
Out like over 10 years. I'll try to find it.
It's hard to make any sense of this. Men and women are about the same. Gender non-conforming is terrible, but multiple genders is the best.
Oh, this is 1 year though. Yeah, I think Dick had one that was like a long-term view of it that shows over time it really becomes disparate. 0 to 9, $60,000 of debt. Jeez. 60,000 plus. So most of those people aren't sitting there with 61 grand.
Right. But they make it seem like everyone leaves with triple digits of debt now. This makes it seem like most people are 25 grand and under.
They are. The average is like $23,000, I think.
Average student debt owed by race and gender. Black women, white women, black men, white men, Hispanic women in descending order. So Hispanic women, least amount of debt owed by race and gender, probably because per capita, maybe they're not going to school as much. I don't know.
Yeah.
You take away the two women at the top and the numbers are like the same.
Yeah. Right? They're real close.
Yeah.
What is this? Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. I didn't know we had a Federal Reserve Bank.
St. Louis
it's probably a crappy one. It's probably one of the worst federal banks.
You're so not proud of St. Louis. St. Louis is a legit city. You got shit going on there.
It's a legit city, but like every time we're in the fucking news, it's embarrassing. We won time off again. We
hockey team and a baseball team.
We do. We're a real town, but it's just maybe an inventor. Sometimes maybe a prominent inventor, composer, someone like that coming out of St. Louis. Other than, I guess we've made a lot of professional athletes, but that's it. Like
when you say you made them, you mean they moved there and played?
No, like just St. Louis disproportionately, like a lot of athletes that you wouldn't expect to come from here. So I don't know. Maybe it's all the like nuclear testing they did here in the 50s.
Is that a reputable institute? The Jane Family Institute? I
don't know.
Percentage of original 2009 balance. 2009 balance. So this is way back.
Yeah.
Did you find your graphic?
That's the one I posted in there.
This is the
I have
one
a
you
question.
posted?
Is there any data for how much of women's student loans men paid? Or if we're doing credit card debt, that
Yeah, it's right here. See when the women's student loans start plateauing and then going down eventually. That's what the men have been paying.
Yeah, you see that dotted line? That's when they get married.
Yes.
Oh,
Right there. See when women start working themselves out of the hole, right there is where it turns out.
Working themselves out.
I'm sure this isn't.
Where the men
This can't
started
be.
paying it.
This can't be true.
It can't be true. Well, it's on the graph.
Women wouldn't do that to us.
You know, you're right. They wouldn't take advantage of us that way.
If you were a woman, would you want to be a stay-at-home mom taking care of the kids or someone with a career?
10,000% stay-at-home mom with the kids. 100%.
Time it.
Fuck careers.
It depends how pretty you are.
Okay.
Like,
You are
show me
very
a
pretty.
picture. Show me a picture of a woman, and I'll tell you what I would do if I were her.
Dude, I'm gonna be a fucking dog of a woman. So I know for a fact I need to be a stay-at-home bitch. I need to be a drink in hand, end of the day kind of bitch.
If you're Roseanne Barr, you better get a skill. You know, like go to trade school. Like you're gonna need
school. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need a
Be a plumber.
HVAC. Your nickname's gonna be Barb now, and you're gonna be Barb's Fix It All Company, and you're gonna have 3 or 4 trucks under you eventually. But it's gonna be hard going in the early years.
Fucking shingles on each shoulder as she carries that shit up the ladder
roofing.
in her roofing job.
Dude, that's so much harder than just like would you rather as a woman like work for a boss and be provided by a boss who like doesn't like you and would fire you, or by like a husband who loves you? Like that's way better. And you get to spend all day with your kids. Women love being around kids.
Huge differences, right? Like I have to trust you. Like, oh, I'm going to be an uneducated, no career history, no job history, no skills, and trust that you're going to make enough money that if you decide to be a wife-beating crazy person halfway through a relationship, I can leave and have a decent trajectory in life. I have to just trust that you'll do that for me.
Well,
I don't know.
You don't even have to trust
so much.
Yeah, Big Daddy government will come in and take your wife beating money. And I would imagine that most husbands don't like wake up one day.
But what I'm saying is I have to trust that you make enough money for me to take. I have to trust that you'll make enough for me to take. What if you're not, on top of being a wife beater, you're a deadbeat at work too? You know, what if half of nothing is still nothing? You know,
how have you managed
what you get for liking bad boys, you
slut? For any of your choices, Kyle, you've perfectly become a woman.
I would never marry a woman or a man because I just feel like it's a raw deal either way. Like we can go find a medicine man and he'll marry us in the eyes of whatever the fuck. But if you get the federal government involved, I'm sus right away.
Yeah, steer clear of that, muchacho. Don't do that.
Last time I went to the courthouse, it didn't go so well. You couldn't drag me.
No, I'd 1,000,000% rather be with my kids than have a job. Are you kidding? You wake up in the morning and your responsibility isn't like, you have to finish this paperwork for my shit dickhead boss. It's like, oh, I got to make breakfast for those kids I like.
Dude, you're just, the idea that you like the kids. Like, I don't even like my dogs all the time. You know what I mean? Like,
would you rather hang out with your dogs and feed them or go get a job?
All right, if someone paid me to be a dog mommy, but see, I pay a cleaning lady to come in and clean as well.
You can still do that. Just choose.
I wouldn't want to clean this place. There you go. See, that's why I need to know how pretty I am. Thank you.
Yeah. If you're Kate Upton, you've got a wonderful life in front of you.
How about this? You're a
Kate
5
Upton
out
probably
of 10.
makes more money than that baseball player.
You're a 5 out of 10. You're as average as it. You're not overweight. You're not overweight.
Ben, can I interrupt you, Taylor?
Yeah.
What kind of 5? Do you actually mean an average woman, or because people call ugly people 5s?
I would whatever. Like
average,
I guess average.
Is 175 pounds. 5'4" and 175 pounds.
That's enormous. So yeah, that's average. Is that really average?
Yeah.
Is that me on the far right? I'd fuck me.
What a
damn
photo.
You guys are cute.
I like that they choose Taylor's glamour shot and they choose the worst 2 pictures they can find.
Dude, they put me through a handsome filter before they did it.
Taylor got double filters. Woody's crying. working in that one.
Dude, I made a short video.
In mine.
Dude, from now on this show, don't put my video on. Just put that picture up as a still.
I did a video as a goof where I grew my beard out for like 4 weeks or something. And then as I shaved it off, I did like mutton chops, weird goatee, funny this or that, Hitler mustache. And then at the end, I used like Visine or maybe water to like fake a teardrop. Oh my God, that teardrop fucking picture has been posted on Reddit so many times now. You'd think that's my normal look. I don't know. It was
I thought you were like a real actor, and that you like got yourself going
that I actually cried for shaving.
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna be like, damn, he's a good fucking actor. He can just summon that.
No,
you destroyed my illusions of you being a great actor.
All I know is the idea of being a like middle class stay at home mom sounds horrendous.
Really?
I mean, I would rather work a manual. I would rather go work every day and swing a hammer than be a middle class mother of two.
Woman.
You're a woman in this.
That's what I'm saying. If you see that's your path in life, you better start swinging early. You're going to have to be a butch
What's
gal.
so terrible about being a regular, like a soccer mom?
Oh my! Well, you're a slave now. Like you can't leave. There can be no like weekend trip. Like babysitter has to be arranged. Childcare has to be arranged. And forget the fact that if I were to be a parent, it would be my goal to make them the like super people, right? Like you need me all the time. You need support. You need education. You need this, that, and the other. You're my new full-time thing. Oh my God, it's prison. It's prison incarnate.
How is it a better mom? You got to be a like my mom. Be like, okay, it is 9:30 a.m. Come back when the street lights turn on, and not before that.
But you're using like chemicals as therapy now because of that upbringing. You do intense ketamine therapy to try to deal with that upbringing.
21, 22. That was a while ago.
That's what they tranquilize cats with, man.
Yeah, that's why I get you moving, get you not moving.
But think of all my mom's free time, huh?
Yeah, you just don't want kids, and the idea of having a kid at all poisons you against the hypothetical. If you're going to have think about it this way: would you rather have kids as the stay-at-home housewife and be the stay-at-home housewife, or have kids as a woman who also has to go work for some shithead boss doing like menial, administrative work?
Obviously, I would. So I would rather do the office work and have the kids if my husband is going to pay for like childcare and like keeping me at, because being out of that house is going to be everything. That's going to be my fucking day. That's where I'll meet Mark, my new husband.
And you're gonna have a work husband, dude. You're a dirty whore. Like
Mark's my boss's boss, and he comes in the third Saturday of every month, and that's when I wear this dress.
Yeah, he's a vice president at the German conglomerate that owns our company.
Is this an emotional affair, or are you banging Mark?
Well,
you're a home wrecking bitch.
We're gonna start off with a little flirting. I'm gonna, like we're gonna be a little nebulous thing, but we're heading toward like take half of Taylor's money and take off with Mark. That's where we're heading. Like I've already picked the divorce attorney.
Fuck.
Get more money if you had kids, though.
That's true.
Yeah, but I ruined my body, and Mark really appreciates my abs.
Okay. What if it's like a Janet Jackson situation where the super rich guy wants to pay you as like a concubine to stay with him, kind of?
Oh, that'd be fucking sick. Oh, that would be the best. Yeah. Like what kind of pay? Like
$1,000,000.
If I'm getting like fully supported as a concubine, like I've got my own place, my own car. If I have like a bill that comes up that's like, hey, I'd like to buy a $25,000 like frivolous thing, daddy, and he's like, no problem, get two. Yeah, that's all right. I can get on board.
Money that would
you made me a concubine.
Oh, yeah, it's just money.
The middle class concubine and the upper class concubine, you just need a dollar figure to settle on.
Huge differences between being a middle class concubine and an upper class concubine. Jesus
but it'd
Christ.
still be better to be the stay at home mom concubine than the fucking putting together Excel sheets. That would suck.
I'll put those Excel sheets together. That'll be a real
and you're working some bullshit job that doesn't even pay enough to pay for childcare.
It's all about my insurance.
Your husband must have a shitty job. You married a real fucking loser.
That's your problem. You can't choose a good man. You should have listened to your mom.
I'll have you know he's a freelance architect.
Yeah,
have you seen the new edition of the Guggenheim?
Health insurance.
Oh, so he draws.
Have you seen the new edition to the Guggenheim?
That's
Neither
me.
has he.
Neither has he. little George Costanza. Yeah, what about you, Dick? Would you rather be the stay-at-home mom or the work-a-day mom?
Can I be a drunk stay-at-home mom?
You can do whatever you please.
Yeah, actually, if you can pull that off.
There's going to be like taking mom naps at like 3 p.m.
Yeah, I think they had Valium for moms like me. I don't know if they still do. But...
Don't get fat on your wine.
Back in the day, you could just go to a doctor and he'd finger you, get you off.
What?
As a woman. Remember? They'd be like, this woman's hysterical. She needs to come.
They would finger her?
They'd finger her. They'd use medical vibrators.
They had steam-powered vibrators. They like putting a little bit of coal in this thing and getting it fired up and vibrating and getting them off. I saw one on Reddit the other day.
Yeah,
dude, it would be a hilarious YouTube video. Someone went to their doctor and said they were hysterical.
I'm hysterical. You're just hard as a rock. You just
this OD'd on Blue Chew.
Get me off, please.
What can you do?
Man, this is the 5th time this week. You don't seem sick.
Let's do that thing where I cough again.
Oh, what the
fuck is that?
This?
A medical vibrator? I don't understand.
Is that part of a fishing rod?
Is that circular thing the button pusher?
It's like a sander.
There's a little thumb switch down there, but you see that that sanding pad there. That's rusted from salty discharge. Those ladies were filthy back then.
Oh.
I don't think you understood what I said by button pusher. Like that's not the on and off switch. That's not the button I was referring to.
I was thinking that they probably attached a dildo to that piece.
We're going old school.
I have a drill like that.
This is ghastly. Like I don't like whatever this is.
Why?
I don't know how 90-degree hand dogger.
I don't understand what is going to move when you turn that.
It's like a milkshake machine. That little thing down at the bottom that looks like the end of it. Oh, well, I've got one of these.
Yeah, dude, you see a guy walking around with one of those, you know he fucks.
That looks like the
my
fist
finger
from Fallout.
Or does this thing have a? I don't know what touches the girl.
This is gonna make your. See, you probably saw that thing
real
on
radium. Yeah, that's probably.
They do use radium.
They
use those. You probably saw the little trend where everybody was taking their vibra guns and sticking it on their hands and like showing that their finger goes like crazy town. It's one of those, but from the fucking turn of some century.
So you touch the girl with your own hand in this.
I mean, this looks completely impractical. I'd rather punch somebody with this in Fallout. It looks what the fuck?
What is this, Milwaukee?
What does that do?
You have to suck the bad humors out.
What is this though? I don't recognize. Is that a suction?
Is that a horse inseminator? What is that?
A concrete pencil vibrator. Oh yeah. Are you familiar with pencil vibrators?
No.
Does it make the concrete settle?
Yeah. It gets the bubbles out of the concrete, and it brings. You want in concrete like the aggregate, the big stones to go low, and the smooth sort of liquidy stuff to go to the top. And by putting in that thing and making it vibrate, it encourages that to happen.
Very cool. Well, I bet that would be a fun sex toy. I'm going to price that out later. They make dildo attachments for those Vibra guns. They're like massage guns that are like crazy powerful.
Theragun.
Theragun. Thank you. I've got a knockoff it was like $45-$50 off Amazon, but it seems I've got both now, and they both work the same to me. But you get a dildo attachment for that thing, so you just got like a crazy cock on the end of, and it's a pistol grip, which everyone loves. It's the best way.
So you're like down there, like you're fucking like
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah, you're Tim the Toolman Taylor down there, just jacking her off.
Yeah.
Oh, that
you got a hard.
The Milwaukee tool is between $400 and $1,000.
I'm gonna rent mine.
Yeah,
well,
I'm always
go one of those. I'm gonna go to the equipment leasing place and like that. See, now that's a funny hidden camera bit. You go to the equipment leasing place, you try to lease a pencil vibrator, but you'd let them know you're gonna be using it on your wife.
Genius. They have one for $90, maybe like a Harbor Freight version.
Oh, I really wanted to waltz.